This is Kaizoku Uncharted. We're a couple of siblings sell the vast sea of anime. If you think this is a crew for you, set sail with us each week. I'm Jakia.
Jenae.
And Justin. So, in the news.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. The news.
Kia, how would you tell us some of your news?
All right. Wasn't expecting you to ask me right off the bat, but that's
news.
okay.
Cool.
I do have news. So for this is it's about time. This type of news is like more of an about time type of moment. So Luffy will be participating in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade this year with his own float.
Oh wow.
I know. So
Dang, that was on my news.
Justin, it's okay. Just admit it. Like, I know you want to jump on the bandwagon of my good news. But yeah, so we're very excited to see what this float's gonna look like, and maybe when it gets closer, Justin can share us that news since we're tag teaming it. So there you go. That was my news for today.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm not bandwagon on nothing. I already had that news. So,
listen, Justin.
who
shared it first?
It's the night. I'm glad we were able to give you the opportunity. But you know what? Let's get some news. And you know what? I'm going to start giving some news that you're not going to care for. So let's just start.
You normally do that. That's it's going to be
we got some of that too.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Great. Yeah. We need more forever news with Attack on Titan.
Jakia, please. People need to know the news.
Keeps it alive.
Black Clover manga returns in December.
Ooh, you know what that means.
So wait, is there news you don't like because you don't like Black Clover?
I like Black Clover. What's this about?
This is news to me.
I don't know, but that means we might be getting a new season.
I mean, look,
because that's how they were doing it, you know.
We were always going to get a new season. Even though Justin didn't want it to happen, we were always going to have a new season. Yeah.
What? All right, anyway, it has been announced. Fire Hunter's second season has been announced. So,
are you excited?
Yeah, we all know what happens, man. Like that one girl.
What's her name?
Key, you don't have to.
No, I was just asking.
No, she's the one who was the reason that the train got attacked. She was worse, and then she ended up going to the village. Ended up taking care of that one man. What's her name, Justin? She in the book. I know.
I'm sure she's in the book.
And even you were just like, she the worst. Yeah. And I don't even think you watched the show. You were just like, we were just telling you about it, and you're just like, here she go again.
I was making us go looking at stuff.
But no, very excited that Fire Hunter is getting the second season. We need more answers. I need more answers.
It could have been, maybe Coho.
I had a lot of people in that.
Yeah, we were putting people in here.
Oh yeah, anyone could get the Fire Hunter.
Some news that may or may not rub Jenae the wrong way. So we got another live action.
Is it Slice of Life? Because she was done with the Slice of Life.
I was just caught off guard.
We got Avatar, the Airbender.
Oh, well, no, that makes sense because that needed to have because M. Night Shyamalan ruined the first one from back in the day, and so
but this thing been in production for almost 2 years now.
No, yeah, it makes sense. It definitely makes sense. We had COVID.
Netflix is going to pick it up.
And Netflix is going to pick it up, but a lot of people have been wanting this to be done properly, and it hasn't been.
Wow.
Yeah, so this makes sense. This is appropriate.
Will you be watching?
Absolutely. It's a phenomenal show.
Even though you know what's happened, because you said the same thing about the One Piece one.
No, for this, because of how poorly they did the first movie, he had no business doing this, and I was like, I don't know why they had M. Night Shyamalan do it, because he doesn't produce good films. I don't care. So I really want to see this be done with justice. It was so sad, Jenae. They had the Earthbenders, it had an entire encampment from his rendition was it took 4 of them to lift up 2 pebbles. That's not how we do. It was just bad, and I don't know how anyone let him do it. So I'm looking forward to this. This show deserves a proper live action.
In other news,
Justin's over it.
I don't think he actually watched the show.
I mean, he did.
I don't have time to keep. Listen.
Did you watch
Listen.
last?
Yes, if you want, you know what? Is that what you really want?
You know he watched.
Because you're kind of in this fighting mood. Do you just want for like the rest of the season?
Oh my god.
Half the season to be about the shows, and then the second half you just bring up an anime and we go at it. Because I can go at it with you with
like that.
every anime there is. Avatar: Last Airbender. I'm waiting to face her. Yeah, some people don't.
I genuinely
Black Clover. It's whatever.
I genuinely haven't heard you talk about the show. That's
what
all
am I
I'm
supposed
saying.
to talk about?
How great it is.
So,
Great.
the Blue Lock manga is going to be going on hiatus for a week due to the artist's health.
All right,
just for a week, Jenae.
All right.
And the last two bits of news.
Jenae was like, no.
It's like, that's how it starts, taking a week, but let them get healthy.
Demon Slayer Season 4.
Okay, yeah.
We will be getting new info on December the 10th.
You know
I hate when they do that.
But I don't. Come on, Demon Slayer can do it though. They've been consistent. They haven't let us down.
I know, but still,
they can
don't mean I gotta like it. But I will be tuning in on November 10th.
Well, it's December 10th.
Oh, it's in December.
Yeah, yes it is.
Sorry.
Wait, I thought it was supposed to. Isn't it coming out in this? Wait,
I thought it was coming out next year.
I thought it was coming out in December.
Listen,
this year.
Why? It came out in March.
Right. This is going to be about the Hashira arc, and it's getting new information on December the 10th. Now, the last piece of news, which may result in a scuffle.
I don't even know why you saved
With
it.
who?
With me, Jenae. You already know what it's about.
I don't know.
It's about Attack on Titan.
And it's about another interesting tidbit. So,
it's not going to be interesting.
Attack on Titan, okay, the creator has apologized to MAPPA. And I just thought that was interesting.
Why is he apologizing to MAPPA?
Well, I can read you his apology to them.
Sure, or you can sum it up. It don't matter.
I'll tell you what it is. He taking too long.
What you mean?
What you mean? What I mean, Jenae?
He's keeping those people.
No,
they have jobs.
They had jobs before.
He's helping the economy.
Listen,
what are you talking about?
No. Then he's taking too long. We've been in the final season for years.
It's only been 2 years.
Plural, for years.
And those people have had a job for 2+ years.
Jenae, they had a job with Juju. Don't come out here.
Listen, a lot of people is gonna work because of Attack on Titan. What's the problem?
Look, we know what the problem is with Mappa.
I know.
He should be. Look, Mappa's
What's the problem with Mappa?
I can't. We've done this before.
No, you've done this before. I haven't done anything.
You have been in denial.
It's a respectable company.
His apology.
Okay? It's not.
His apology was, it's been 10 years since the TV anime started.
Yes,
but they haven't been producing it.
And he hasn't grown.
Thank you very much for sticking with us through all that time.
Oh my gosh.
The climax scene that happens in the last half of the final season was very hard to draw in the original manga.
Let's wrap it up.
As well, so I couldn't help but think, this is going to be rough for MAPPA.
They rough. They don't think of this way for their employees.
MAPPA is probably thinking, please stop. And he states, I'm sorry, MAPPA. I'm really sorry. Even then, I'm very excited to see how it'll turn out in the anime.
Me too.
Also, this time, by my request, I got to draw a little bit of the rough draft toward the end. Please watch until the end.
I am so ready for this.
This
is a shame.
They haven't been animating Attack on Titan for 10+ years. They just hopped on it with the final part.
He literally said it's been 10 years since the TV anime started. Look, I'm 30 now. I started this when I was like 20-something.
Honestly, I didn't even know you were on Attack on Titan like that when it first dropped.
Yes, I was. And I was putting everyone on it. But then
who'd you put on? You did not put me on it.
I didn't say you.
Yeah, she's just saying people.
Well, okay. You sounded like you put everybody on there.
I said I've been putting people on it. I have a life outside of y'all when it comes to anime. People come to me for recommendations. To this day, I still recommend Attack for people, even though I can't stand it.
That's weird.
No, it's not, because I can admit when a show is gonna
that is good.
That might be of interest to other people. I can admit when I don't like a show.
So that's like me referencing a show that I can't stand. I think is horrible and trash. But hey, since it has a fan base, just because check it out.
No,
that's how it sounds.
No, that's not what it is. If I know that person will probably like the show, I will recommend it to them. I'm just like, this show isn't for me, but I know it's for a lot of people.
I took it as kind of like, you don't really like mechs and robotics, but if you have a friend who likes mechs, hey, this might be a show that interests you.
Oh yeah, I will give them all the Gundam options. I really will, because that's what it means to be a well-rounded anime watcher.
Or you just know a popular franchise. What's another mecha that you know of?
Oh my gosh, we're talking about mecha.
I'm just asking because you're saying, well, that's what happens when you're like that's a.
It depends. If you want to go for classics, a lot of people like Robotech, and I'm not a fan of it.
So. I'm just going to tie it together, then that's the news.
The news.
What's this really about, Jenae? You just don't want me to, like, say
it was Mappa. I think it always brings out the worst in us, you know?
I think it brings the worst in you.
No, I think it's a group effort.
It's not, though, but that's fine.
They need to stop complaining.
This was literally...
No, he said it because people have been talking. They need to stop complaining about it, okay? Grow up.
Oh my god.
You knew what you signed up for.
Alright, so.
You're crazy, man.
I don't know who wants to start us off. Like, what? I'm trying to think how to. Like, this week in anime, like, what kind of, like, really.
Stood out,
you know.
You want to talk about instead of like the other ones?
I mean, I see you, Jesse, trying to flip up the
just a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna just say it. Dark Gathering was scary, man.
We started with the top 3.
Look, you said what stood out.
Yeah.
This was rough. I don't even want to talk about it. It was that shocking. It was crazy. All
right, well, let's hear.
It was rough.
It was rough. Look, Justin just said, like, what stood out. I mean, I don't even know why we even still trying to get this house. Like, we should have left, man.
Because we need a house. What you mean, 100 yen? That's the cost.
I know.
They made it very clear what the cost is. Listen, this house is going to be the house that we going to go ahead and have all these graduates stored in. Don't forget, we also got them 30 new evil spirits. Yeah. We got things to do.
We do got things to do.
Now, I did want to ask you, when we saw those images.
It was a lot.
Was that the same dude and guy?
Yes!
Yeah, in the wheelchair.
Yes!
Right.
But no, not the same guy. The old man, yes. It looked like it was a lady that was pushing him, which makes me think their organization is much larger. Because it's been a while. It's been years. Right. I thought it was a lady. But... It's crazy. I was like, it's him, and the only difference is he just grew some hair this time around.
Because I want to see, because then don't forget, like, the previous episode, we're just going to call him a god, I guess. But the god has saw the moonless dawn.
Oh, yeah.
And he said like,
that's interesting.
Right. And I'm just like, what you going to go do? You know, you going to mess him up?
No, he the side quest to that thing. Like, he don't even realize... Like, what role he played.
Like, they about to go join forces? Like, what you gonna do about it?
We gonna scoop him up, like, because that's what Yayoi said. She was like, I'm gonna get him too, and then I'm gonna have him help us take him out. You don't even realize. He's just a side quest.
I don't even think, and that's the craziest thing, because, like, there's levels to this. Because, like, we got the Spectre of Death that Yaoi has named it, even though we found out the real name is Seed of the Moonless Dawn.
Right.
But remember, it's already ran into the S-rank demon with the babies.
Right.
And it couldn't take it.
Well, no, the thing was, like, I had to reread it, like, a couple of times, but apparently...
So let's hear it.
Yeah, it was, like, for some reason, that one, the one with the babies, like, the goddess with the babies, is technically strong enough to, like, battle that one, but for some reason, like, they shouldn't, like, she's not gonna engage it.
Yeah,
because it's like the baby spirits want her to, but she sees it as an unborn child, so she's not going to. But technically, she could, and she could destroy it.
Right, because it said it was it and Keshamonjin. They were about to throw.
Right.
And then.
Oh, because it was about to go down. It was, Jenae.
And it showed that the Spectre acknowledged its powers and left.
It did. It did not want that trouble.
And then I know it said that basically the narrator basically said like something will take place down the line. So it's like, okay, interesting. But yes, in this house, I was freaking out at the get-go because it was like, yo, that door just opened on its own.
Absolutely. She said we should have saw something through the glass. It was not good. So basically the thing is, if you go to this house, you
get pregnant.
So like a father and daughter, it's like, look, a father and daughter were murdering people, right?
This show, man.
It's crazy. They're murdering people.
Yes.
And then if a woman goes into the house, like, or whatever, like, if a live woman goes into the house, she'll end up getting pregnant and ends up giving birth in like 10 days to this huge
big head baby.
It's crazy. It was bad. And you're just like, what happened?
And when they give birth, the big head is so big. The head is so big, Jenae. They even say that it teared the abdomen up when it came out.
Why is people going in this house?
Right. So here's
the thing.
So, no. So we
know about it.
So the guy who sold us, who was showing us the property, he was telling us all the history about it. But we only get in the house because we have all our powerful graduates, right? And we need to put them in a place that we're like, that's a safe place for keeping, that's away from people. But we don't have that much money. But Echo's been saving money because she's trying to make sure she's useful and not being a problem. I'm gonna address that later. And he was only selling. So they found a website called "Hey, buy haunted abandoned homes." Right? Saw this one for 100 yen, like Justin said. Easy. Because at first your wife was like, "How we gonna afford it?" She's like, "No worry, I've been saving up money." She just saved up a lot of money. Like she can buy a decent house. But they gonna go for the 100 yen one. Has the worst history towards it. Even the man was like, "Don't do this." She's like,
I told y'all this story to make y'all two ladies not want to buy it.
Right. But he still gave them the keys, and they took it. He was like, "Why would you do this?" And they're just like, "Because we need this house." And
they do.
We go into the house. It wasn't good. Like we learned more stuff that was like really bad.
Pretty sick.
It was bad.
Like what?
No, man. It was just bad.
What do you mean? It's a podcast. You have to talk about it.
It was like some stuff happened. The father ended up killing the mom
incest.
The father ended up killing the mother by accident.
What is it?
I don't know. And then something happened where, like, the old man that we were talking about that was creepy was like, "Hey, here's a ritual to make everything better," or something like that. And the daughter was forcing it, and the father was like, "No." It was a whole thing. So they just got this whole thing where they're, like, killing people to bring about this spirit, this new baby and stuff, and that's how women get pregnant. It's crazy. I was just like, this is really intense for me to watch. It was too much.
Then the baby kept showing up.
It did, but then we found out there were 3 babies, Jenae. Because
we killed one of them. We was like, all right, this should be over.
And the others, but there are 2 other spirit ones, and I was just like, this is
wild. Then one baby forced itself inside of Echo's body down her throat, and I was like, oh my God. And then they were like,
Echo was like,
they kept yelling like, "Mama, Mama."
Yeah, it was crazy. It was too much.
And then Yaya was tearing that baby up.
And she was like, I'm not going to stop. So it's either you're going to leave her body and not possess her anymore.
You're going to die.
Or this is where it's going to be. So it left, but it's such of a strong spirit that it's able to leave curses. So now we got a curse. And I'm just mad at Echo because I'm just like, this is your fault. Why'd you do this? Is a bad plan.
Now where's the boy?
So here's the other thing. He at home because the last adventure almost turned him into an old man because it took his energy away, right?
He threw Echo and saved her and sacrificed himself.
Right. I'm not saying like what he did was wrong. Okay, so he's at home, but guess what we find out about him, Jenae? He has a whole family. He got 2 sisters. I
thought we all knew this.
No. You knew he had a mom. But
I thought it was self-explanatory.
No, Jenae. They were never mentioned. It's episode 19, and now we're finding. Stop it, Justin. He got 2 sisters.
We don't know about Echo's family.
I just assumed they had family.
Right,
and the younger brother. Okay, but the thing is, like, why are we meeting them now?
Because it's episode 19.
No, and because he at home. Any other time he been at their house.
Being bad.
Actually,
or being out in these streets.
Well, I don't know if it's him being bad, but
listen, that's what they get. Especially if they already knew about this story.
But anyway, as we get rid of 2 of them babies,
it's crazy.
It looked like we finally trying to leave, and then somehow we've been there's some type of distortion because we trying to leave. Yayo ends up leaving, but Echo ain't with us, and she like, wait, how am I in this room? and then the ghost physically is able to push her.
It was
She pushed us in the well,
crazy.
and then we trying to hide because it's still the third baby left, and then that third baby is because her phone go off.
Because she pushed her into a well in the house.
It started to come down the well, and she started screaming, "No!" And then it go off, and I was like,
I said, "That's how you
what
end
you
the
think
episode."
I wonder.
No, that one spirit that we got with us is tearing them up. No, not Ann. I was talking about the one that got your head. Well, no, but we gonna put Ann to work. So.
I think Ann gonna protect us in the
I think
well.
so, because Ann's like, not today. Like, it's
she better do something. Because her punk behind can be sacrificed.
I was just saying that your spirit that she got on hand,
so yeah,
he's doing a great job.
But yeah, Dark Gathering really stood out this week.
It was.
Jenae, any anime stood out to you this week?
I actually enjoyed Tearmoon Empire even more this week.
Oh my god!
I enjoyed it last week, but this week was really good.
It was scandalous, man.
I can't wait till this show's over.
Why?
Because y'all are all in denial. Like I can't wait to hear y'all.
I really do like this show. I don't know.
Jenae, I do too.
I only have one main note.
Okay.
Tiona got kidnapped, but here's the thing I don't like.
Okay.
They're pinning it on us.
I mean, her handkerchief was there.
But it wasn't us, though.
But that makes sense the way they had to break it down, because technically she's the queen. She's the
I
princess
know, but
of
it just
that
makes
empire.
us look bad.
Well, no, it is, but it's okay.
People trying to frame us. It's fine.
People are trying to frame us, but we handled that at the very end.
And you know what? I like her with Prince Abel more than that other one. What's that boy named? Shion?
Yes, is she on?
I don't like Shion.
He need to go on with Tiana.
Like, what are you doing?
And he is. What's the problem?
I know they're trying to do a square. Not really a square. He's not giving Tiona any, like,
he
it's
really
mainly a triangle.
It mainly is. Yes.
But I can tell she actually likes Prince Abel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so does all the girls.
No, that's Prince Shion that people like. Prince Abel's the playboy, but not really.
You think Tiona like Abel?
No.
Mia
does.
No, she don't.
Did you not see the ending when they were dancing? She was like, "Oh, like he actually sees me more than a princess."
I was nervous at first. I was like, "Are those technically her undergarments?" But they weren't. But I was like, I saw how they did it, because it was crazy what happened to our dress.
It was so dumb. It's always a horse.
But I appreciate.
Why did the horse sneeze?
Because of the perfume, whatever. But hers was like a flower, like a floral type thing.
No, y'all need to get this through your head.
What, Justin?
The few first minutes.
Oh my God.
She go ahead. No, not until this is portrayed. Like, when are we gonna learn? This is why she's catching the guillotine.
No.
It says how. She was, how delicious. I got to reject Prince Sion. And she's still sick in the head.
No, she's not. How's that being sick in the head?
Because it is.
It's vengeance.
It is. They did her wrong.
Vengeance. What do you mean? We know why she
kept on getting rejected by him the past life. Now she gets to do it.
Right.
Okay?
The only person who rejected her, but she's cool with, is Rafina.
Man, first of all.
My thing is, where did these 4 people come from?
I was like, how quickly did we assemble?
But wasn't those the 2 girls that made fun of Tiona?
No, they were different. I was looking at their hair. It's totally different people.
That's some lackeys.
They are definitely
getting Mr. Keith was the only reason worth watching this show. I'm tired of this.
Really?
You heard.
Ann was tearing it up.
As per usual.
And I'm glad the narrator. Man, first of all, Ann, all these people are delusional. Just like the 2 people I'm talking to right now.
No, it seems like if everyone else is delusional, it might just be you, sir.
I hate to break it to you. How? Even the narrator agreed with me. Because the narrator said exactly wrong. Because
that's how Shion was.
Yes. Another delusional fool. He over here thinking, he's like, oh, man. There's someone better out for me, which means I need to be protecting her because this is what happens.
Own foolishness. She never.
Yes.
Just
like your foolishness.
No,
she
never tried to come across that way. Stop it. Mia was not trying to put that in that boy's head.
Right. Justin, why are you hating on this show, man?
I think she just meant like you have other suitors. Go over there.
Right.
Hey, he took it one way and be taking it one way.
Hey,
What's that dude? What's that dude's name?
What that has to do with anything with Mia?
Look, I'm not gonna sit here. You can say whatever you want about Mia, but I'm not gonna sit here and let you slander Ann. Okay?
Slander her house.
Oh, they became friends with the priest princess.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, finally.
That's good.
I like how things are turning in the show.
Absolutely. I am enjoying it, man. Thank you.
It was a really good
Thank you
episode.
for the recommendation. I'm just like, Jenae put this onto this show.
You know what? I'm like, if we're going to keep on watching these isekais, let's watch
This-
the one with
how's-
female
This ain't an
leads.
isekai. She's of this world.
Whatever.
So-
I still kind of classify it.
Well, that's not correct. So this,
Okay, so what is it?
it's not isekai.
So what is
Kia,
it?
would
What-
this be
what
considered
genre
more of a
is it?
slice of life?
I
Absolutely
thought this was
not.
a reincarnated show. And I thought
Right,
most
maybe I'm
isekais
getting
are
that-
based off of like aren't a lot of isekais.
That's what-
reincarnated?
But
I thought.
isekai, but I mean, per your definition, isekai is when you're of another world and you're being brought into
You know
a
what,
new
let me
world.
just find it now.
I know. I'm
Just
like,
put
she
it
got
into-
reincarnated, so I'm like, all right, cool.
Let's see what it's classified in the world.
Yeah.
Oh man,
What is it?
What's wrong with it?
it's time travel. That's the theme.
Interesting.
Genres, comedy, and fantasy. That's all right.
So it's more like time travel. Okay.
That's literally the thing.
Fantasy and comedy.
Yeah.
Not slice of life.
No.
Not isekai.
I mean,
Not
well,
isekai,
I
fine.
mean, this is an
I'll
easy,
take that.
easy, beautiful cover girl, man. I mean, there's some stuff happening. She got
Okay.
an easy. She has a guillotine. Like it's like death is on the end for her.
Right.
I think she's gonna escape it.
I do too. I just don't believe in her. I believe.
I don't until she changes her ways, and
She's
then that's
slowly
when
changing it.
she delays it. Yeah, prolongs
No,
it.
she's changed. You
she's
can tell her
prolonging.
character is starting to change.
What happened in this episode? Was she
Honestly, with the ending-
being pulled by the guillotine again? Yes. It ain't changed that much. I hate to break it to you.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, she
That was. Like a
was.
fantasy.
Right. That was like
Which is what we keep seeing every episode. She's
That
saying,
doesn't
if I
mean-
don't do this different, I'm
First
going
of
to
all,
meet the
she thought that
guillotine
was going to
again.
happen because of all these people pinning that on her.
Right.
What are you talking
Which
about?
is the most grandest foolishness out of all the
So
foolishness.
how is that? How is that her fault? Like she's
What
not
you
a
mean
bad
it's her
person.
fault? She is a bad person.
She didn't tell them to kidnap her.
She had nothing to do with it.
Whoa,
talking
I ain't
about?
got, whoa, what about the kidnapping? This has nothing to do with kidnapping.
And that's what I'm talking about. Because that's why she was thinking about that in the first place. Because she thought it was going to get back to her.
Yeah, she's selfish and self-centered. That's why
No,
everything
she's thinking about the bigger picture. Oh, no.
Yes, the bigger picture of her not getting caught in the guillotine.
Yes, any logical
so
person
it's
would not
self- so
want
it's
to die.
So it's self-centered then. What are you
Would
talking
you not
about?
care? Who else
No,
would-
you just need to
who
admit that
would
that's
not
the
care?
terminology for being self-centered then.
If you're not self-centered about you not
Oh
dying,
my
then I don't know
God.
what else there is to it.
No one is
That
saying
sounds
it.
ridiculous.
No, I'm just saying you need to acknowledge that's
This is
what
the
she
goal.
is.
The goal is to not die again.
Oh my God.
Yeah, grow up.
Please do. All right,
And
let's
she
go.
is changing as a person.
I think it's on you, Justin.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Go,
trying to
kid.
get her off of here.
Go.
Okay.
Man, keep it down, me, Chan. Shoot, I ain't got time for this. All right.
Piece of work. Anyway, go away.
That being said, we're doing Migi and Dali.
Oh my gosh. What's
Yo.
I,
I just don't.
I didn't know we were so dumb.
I told you.
We made this very clear.
We didn't know what wigs were, but there's hope for us. We passed at the end.
Don't get me started on
Okay, that was crazy. I didn't really know
Hey.
how to take this episode.
that.
First of all, you know how I take it? A lot of boys was falling for that other girl. Okay, that's all I know.
At first, I don't know why I thought it was like the actual, like, what's that boy's name? Fuji?
Yeah, I thought that was.
I thought that was him too.
No, but here's the thing. I was like, yo, what if it's crazy? Because I was like, they kind of all look a little bit similar. So I was like, what if they related?
Ooh,
I was
can
like,
see
what if
that.
they the secret family?
Ooh.
Because like we finally was listening to the housekeeper. She was like, oh, that's at whatchamacallit's house, and I
I
was
don't
like,
her.
yeah, I don't like her either, but she gives us information. But
Why we don't like her?
I don't know.
She just rubbed me the wrong way.
Right, but I was just like, I was like, oh my gosh, that's the wallpaper.
Mm.
I was like, when he had on that black wig, he looked just like him.
Yeah.
I was like, what if they the secret family? Because I was like, why these kids living under a bed?
Yeah.
I was like,
I just thought it was hilarious when Akiyami showed up and was like, "Oh, I'm Hattori's best friend," and they were like, "Oh, really?" Like Hattori's just looking for EG's name, getting a hug, and saying, "I'm your best friend." I was like, "That's pretty funny." And then,
yeah.
I mean, at the end when EG found the pendant. First of all, why is this pendant with us? Keep that thing at home at your base.
I'm sorry, he can't wear, like, the real question is, why is he going through everybody's personal belongings with a checklist?
Right.
Like, should he
no
also
one's
be...
not saying
That's not even your classroom.
Right. It's not even your class. No one says nothing about
I don't know what the duties are of the student president or what have you. All I know is this. If that is the key thing that we're holding on to figure out the murderer, we probably would want to keep it hidden because if the wrong person finds it,
can find it,
man. So anyone can snoop.
But it shouldn't matter because guess what? They're all the same age. So even if it did have something of significance, those other kids shouldn't have anything to do with the story.
Hey, we don't know that.
They why would they also know like, oh, your mother was murdered by like my parent?
Maybe he said when he said unusual, maybe their mom was their maid.
I don't think so, man.
And he's used to seeing that pendant, and I was like, that's interesting.
Maybe,
Hey, those little kids knew what it was. They knew to grab a pendant. They grabbed a wagon to bury their mom.
That was crazy. I was like, where they get this wagon?
I'm still questioning the wagon.
Where they shoes?
Hey.
I don't know.
They don't
they don't like shoes. No. They don't trust shoes.
No, that's not it. They just didn't have shoes.
No, they don't trust shoes.
Fine, whatever.
Justin, I can't. Because you know I can't even be mad at it because now they choose not to wear shoes.
Yes. They don't trust shoes. They used to being without them. That way they could sneak around.
Yeah.
Well, this may gonna be a problem.
I don't know. I think she's gonna be looking out. I don't know.
Right.
No, the dog is looking out for us, not her.
I did not see him.
She is not trying to work for us. We have a dog that will work for us.
That maid is a gossip queen at best. So just leave her alone, please.
I can't believe he didn't even notice that was his brother in a wig.
That was crazy.
What you mean? How is it supposed to?
That's like you wearing a wig and I don't even notice you. What's going on here? A wig doesn't just change your identity. It's not Hannah Montana here. What are we doing?
Hey, it worked It worked in Hannah Montana. Yeah, she used an example that worked.
Not really.
What you mean? They fooled everybody at that school.
Which is crazy. Because I was like, it's so obvious.
And remember the first few episodes, it fooled her best friends. And then she let them in on the
and then her friends started wearing a wig. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're clowns.
That's like the same thing with Sailor Moon changing. Like people don't.
She's only naming examples that work, Kia. She's only naming examples that work.
If you don't notice your brother wearing a wig, there's an issue. Crazy. And not even that. Falling in love with your brother in a wig? That's weird. How did he fall for this?
Listen, first of all, that
wig. And then he was saying that, oh yeah, I did better. And he took his brother's paperwork.
That was crazy. That
was smart.
Was it?
This was ridiculous.
He tried his best to impress this person. Come on.
His brother in a wig, yes.
This is crazy. Start naming examples that were successful, by the way. Anyway, next show.
I can't believe you're actually... Oh my gosh, I can't.
First of all, here's the...
identical twins.
I wish we all saw this live together. Because guess what? There is no way when everybody was like, who's that? And they were looking at it through the door... There ain't no way you said that's Dali.
No, I was like, yo.
No, shut up. Kia, tell her to shut up.
Those eyes look real familiar.
She did not think that.
It was either him or
Edgy.
She
did not think that.
It was either him or Edgy, okay?
So Kia, all of a sudden, this person who's an identical twin, she said could have been Edgy also as a possibility. She is deterring her own statement.
It's not even my statement.
Oh my God.
That is your identical twin.
That you didn't know either.
You look identical to this person. How would you not know?
Yeah, but apparently they look like Edgy. Get out of here.
I can say that. That's not my identical
Next
twin.
show.
That's like me having an identical twin.
Shoot.
And it got a buzz cut. I'm like, oh man. Like, that's so this ridiculous.
Next show.
No.
Anyway.
Not until you admit defeat. That's your identical
Man, you've been losing for days. Like, next show.
Does that make sense? If that's your identical twin in a wig, like not
next
even
show.
just your brother,
yo, Kia,
or
man,
a friend, or
Kia, man,
your identical twin.
Let's knock her out right now. Like, yo,
dude. You know I'm making sense. That's why you
Kia, no, I'm not. Kia, just like Jakia, just like how I sent you that text message, I know good and well how I started this. I know somebody ain't coming out swinging. I know that to be the case.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I know you don't.
Listen,
I know you don't.
At the end of the day,
Okay.
that's your identical twin that you fell in love with a wig.
That look like also edgy. Got it. Okay, listen to that show.
Right. What if they are related? I don't know.
They all related, man.
It don't matter. I don't need to know. That's not my identical twin.
That's
ridiculous. Right, it is. Fool.
Well, man, I'm trying to decide because I could just admit defeat right now. Or
yeah. You want to go to that show?
Yeah. All right, I was wrong.
Oh no, what show's Kia?
I'm gonna say it right now.
Wait.
Let me just say it. It's coming in the title. Okay, I was wrong.
No.
What, are you stopping me?
Ragna Crimson. Let's do it.
I wasn't wrong in Ragna.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Then pick Ragna Crimson.
No, you can pick it on your turn.
Yeah, you pick it.
Don't say why you're wrong.
Wow.
Just name the show.
Just name a show.
And then just name the show.
All right, Spy Family.
What were your thoughts, Jenae?
I didn't watch Spy Family.
Oh, I knew it. I knew she ain't watch it. Okay. Kia, now you're gonna say why you were wrong.
I was wrong.
What happened now?
I was wrong. Mr. Gloomman was there.
No!
That's what we were talking about in the chat. As soon as she said, I wonder what show, I was like, Jenae fake. She ain't watch it. She ain't worth a dime. It was a George Gloomman episode.
I'm about to watch just for
George.
Yo, that means he can be in the running for best kid of the year.
So
that's what y'all said.
So but they kept receipts. Like,
oh no. So here's my note. I just started yelling out yes. When I saw it, I called Kia right away.
He did.
So George Gloomman has returned.
He had.
So many questions have been answered. He still attends school.
We already knew this.
No, we did not.
I knew.
He and his family have funds because he was able to buy lunch.
Right.
It's not a lot, but they have fun.
He never returned Damien's pen case.
Good.
Like, these are all information that we got.
He returned a lot of things to those kids, Jenae.
And
he's a thief.
They should be more giving.
And he's still going to school like nothing happened.
Yes, to get an education.
Becky's like, no.
Becky say, you made me sing for no reason.
Should you be embarrassed?
I can't stand Becky. Man.
No, I mean, Becky's like, she
was sounding like it is.
She is. So that's what stood out most of me in Spy Family. George Gloomman is back. I had to meet defeat. He was there for a while.
It was a whole half episode.
He was in the background. We were fighting over a macaroon about the pastry that's supposed to make you smart. And we know Anya needs it because Becky was like, hey, I do pretty okay in school. And she was like, hey, you don't do so good. And next year, we're not going to be in the same class.
So they made it clear that moving forward, the classes are going to be broken up in the studies. So the top students are going to be with each other and the low scoring students are going to be with each other.
And Anya was like, that means you're going to be separated. And Becky's like, yeah.
So Anya said, I'm going to be all alone.
Or get smarter.
Right. And then that's when we heard about the super smart pastry. Everyone's running for it. George Gloomman happens to get the last order of 5 macaroons. He didn't need all 5.
How do you know? He trying to get studious.
Look, that's what he said to them.
He said he just wanted to sample them.
Yeah, and he was going, Damien and Becky were ready to rough him up. And he was just carrying the tray.
Thugs.
They are. But we ended up playing cards for it. George made sure he got his one. Yeah. Damien ended up throwing the match at the very end because everyone knows he likes Anya. He just don't know it.
Anya's just as stupid
as
Migi and Dali.
Well, no, we learned about she didn't do so bad in ancient
Two
language.
different scenarios, right?
No, it's the same. Once we explain,
my curiosity was piqued a little bit towards the end because
the ancient language.
Right, they were looking over her grades, and Lloyd was like, "These are all terrible."
Lloyd was like, "Man, school's gotten hard." And Lloyd was like, "Oh wow, she actually did these ancient language." It's like we've never gone over ancient language.
And he was like, "No one speaks it."
Said if only...
And she got some of them spelled wrong.
They only marked it down for pronunciation and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
but he was like, oh, this isn't something to think about. But I was like, it is.
No, when they were playing cards, she was at least at one point smart. I said, thank you. Use your psychic abilities.
She won the first round, and then Damien...
They were all like, you're a cheater. And then they're like... So she agreed to do it again. And then she was like, wait, can they read minds also? And I'm just like, what an idiot. Like, if they can read minds, when you read their mind, you would have known that they can read your mind.
She's only 6.
Actually, we know she lied about her age. We just got over this. She's not 6.
What are you talking about?
When we went to pick her up from the orphanage,
right.
Remember Lloyd was like, I'm looking for someone who's 5 or 6. And Ani was like, I'm 4, but I'm going to tell him what my age, like, I'm going to lie about
that's even worse. She only 4 years old.
Yeah,
she's trying her best she can.
She really is. She's
honestly the top of her class, if you think about it.
I wouldn't say all that. I wouldn't say all that. But yeah, so Spy Family, I had to admit defeat. It was a good episode. And,
want to pick a show, Jenae?
Yeah.
I thought it was your turn.
No, it was my turn.
We went a different order.
Sure. I guess we could talk about Arknight. We still talking about that, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna just say it. My note is, I had 2 notes. I was like, all right, got some foul screen time. Always love seeing him. He's reliable.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I was like, Mephisto need to get up out of here. He a waste of everybody's time. He was working my nerves.
Is that the second note?
Yeah. He was working my nerves this episode. And then I was like, my third note was like, who is Blaze? I was also in Alliance. I was like,
this is what you wanted. You wanted new people.
We wanted strong people
and
to rely on. Look, I agree. We all are in agreement about this. I think it was you who was like, "Oh, people
I'm happy
strong."
that Listen, I'm happy that they left. That they didn't die, because I actually like those 2 together.
Yeah, they're pretty.
I don't like Chin. I wanted her to die.
Look,
man, this person's been hating on Chin for a while. Jeez.
Get her off my screen.
Look, we working on it. Apparently.
I don't know about that.
Still haven't seen Doctor's face.
I don't think we ever will.
Y'all don't think
he's really not a strategist no more.
He never was.
I thought he was going to be the main character or something.
Look, so who the main character, Jenae?
I guess Anya. Wait, what's that girl's name?
Oh yeah, who's the main character, guys?
Yeah, Jenae. Is it just Anya?
Yeah.
It's not all of Rhode Island. Like, who is it? But who is it?
That's like me saying. That's like me saying all the Straw Hats is the main character.
Calm down, Jakia.
Look, I'm just saying.
You always take it one step too far.
Right.
I don't care. I don't care.
If Doctor's the main character, then I give up. Because I barely be seeing him.
Look, I'm okay with that.
I thought it was Anya this whole entire time.
She better be. If she not, I'm gonna be disappointed.
I mean, I already am disappointed regardless.
Well, yes. I don't like.
I mean, y'all still watching it.
I thought you were watching. I thought this is a show that we're discussing week by week.
Hey, I just
look.
This was like the perfect episode where I said,
got to meet Blaze.
What?
Tearing it up.
You know, there was something interesting. That's when you bring it up. That's when you talk about it.
I brought it up. I said Faust was like, thank goodness he got more his screen time.
Calm it down over here.
Okay, fine. Let me go again. Okay.
Well,
since Kia did Dark Gathering.
Sure.
And that's on the lower, the higher end. Let's do Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, dang. Okay. Overtake ain't getting no love. All right, let's go.
Don't worry, I was gonna bring it up. You didn't watch Overtake?
I watched it.
Okay,
I watched it. I be watching it. I watch it. Okay. Let's talk about Overtake real quick.
Oh wow, let's do it.
Why you throwing your hands at me? You bring it. What's your note? What's your note?
Did I even?
I got my note.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I didn't even have a note, dude. I was just watching it.
I said we are dead when they showed that commercial and the commercial.
I know at the very end. I was like, why'd they use that?
I told y'all, I was like, yo, this dude is gonna got, and sure enough, he was ticked. And then I asked again. I asked again. And please listen to the whole note before interjecting.
Okay.
Again, who is the main character? We got a backstory on why Koya doesn't take photos of humans.
That was crazy.
As well as Haru's story about his dad and his drive and determination. So we getting backstories. Who is the main character?
I told you my answer was last week.
So apparently, if you get a backstory, you're automatically.
I was gonna say that. I was like, because One Piece is obviously
not just One Piece, all shows. It's still Haru, okay? I don't care what you have to say. Oh, we got a back. Good. That's called character.
No, they both the main.
No, they're not.
Janae.
If that's the case, I don't like this show. I want to have only one main character for my sports show, because the one.
That's crazy. You can't say that. Who's the main character in Haikyuu?
Hinata. That's it. I don't care what you say. I knew Tobio was not the main character.
Oh my
He's
God.
the second.
That's how much she was ready for this.
Because that was the only one I
Who's
knew
the
you were
main
gonna pull
character
out.
for Yoa?
What do you mean? It's
Answer the
Onoda. Stop it.
No, I'm going through your list. I'm just going through
Please keep it going, please. Because I knew you were going to say Haikyuu.
Okay.
You already know it's Hinata. Tobio's the second lead.
Fine. Okay, she breaking it down by leads.
That's what I think that's what you're getting confused.
No, I'm not confused.
They're a good duo, but Hinata is the main character. Don't get it twisted.
Anywho, so who's the main character of Blue Lock?
Are you serious right now?
I'm going through your list. Name the
Who
people.
do you think is the main character?
No.
Blue Lock?
This isn't about what I think. It's about what you think. Since there can only be one. Who's the main character
I'm not
of Blue
doing
Lock?
this.
So you can't answer it.
So she's no longer doing it. All right.
Because this is stupid.
It's not.
You already know who's the main character.
Janae, if I don't know if I'm asking you. Who's
Well, that's
the
a problem.
Who's the
If
one
you
main
do not,
character?
if you do not know the
Who's
main
the
character
one
of
main-
Blue Lock,
Who's the one main character?
are we
Just
really
say
doing
it.
this?
Say it with your chest. Say it, man.
You want me to say it with my chest?
Say it with your chest, man.
It's Isagi. I don't care.
Okay, then.
Grow up.
Why are you telling me to grow up?
Because you're asking
you
questions
should grow up. The fact
That you already know of.
No,
You
should
are,
grow-
yeah, you're the one literally
You need
saying.
to grow up because the fact that you think a story can't have more than one main character.
I never
is
said
a
that. I'm
problem.
talking about. I just said for my sports, only want one main character.
What
Guess
if- what if
You're not
other
gonna
people
like it
want-
for Overtake because there's two.
And I love how one's not even one of the part. Not even a freaking driver. It's just a photographer. Like really?
That's crazy.
Whatever.
I can't wait for us to keep
No
watching
type
this
I
show.
love Overtake.
It's really at the bottom of my list.
But you watched that, but you didn't watch Spy Family. How is it at the bottom?
Because
Oh, wow, I see what you're saying. You're saying since she didn't even watch Spy Family's technically at her bottom. It wasn't worth her time.
because I wasn't. It was never on my most anticipated. What are you talking about?
Man.
Alright, this is season 1 of this show. Ask me when season 2 drops, okay? Then we'll see if I'll be watching it.
I'm just
That's
shocked.
bold. Were you acting that way with every sports show?
Apparently.
Nothing made until the next season?
I didn't have to wait that long.
Oh, okay. What you mean? Wait that long? The show just came out.
That's what I'm saying. Ask me when season 2 if I'm still be watching it. I have to see how season 1's about to, deliver. So what happened, Kia? Is that it? Is that all you want?
I'm just still shocked over here.
Why are you shocked?
Because you were
Shocked.
just sitting here saying.
Listen, I'm never going to admit that this man is the second main character to this show. I'm not.
There's no need to say look, they both the main characters. There's no one, there's no two. You talking about the second makes it sound like a lead. Look. Now, if you want to say his friend, sure. Supporting,
Yeah,
I
The
don't know.
mechanic?
Right.
Yeah. If you think I'm
Or, but what's the other group? Basario?
Yeah.
if you think I'm a mid defeat on this show, but I didn't even put Tobio as the second main lead for Haikyuu, you're out of your mind.
I'm shocked.
You're out of your mind.
Don't worry, I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
Why are you
I think that's the
shocked?
business of what shocked you.
This
What are you
is
talking about?
I'm stunned.
He's the second lead.
I'm stunned.
That's like saying for Naruto, oh, it's Sasuke. Like, come on
I'm
now.
not a Sasuke stan, so don't even try it.
What
over
does that have to
here.
do with anything?
So don't
There's
even
co-
try it over here. All right, Jenae, who's the main in no basket? Who's the main?
Now Tyga, he is the second supporting. Like, what do you want me to say? Stop!
You
Stop
brought
it!
This is crazy.
Are we really doing this?
Apparently.
I mean, we can have a separate
We
episode
really do
about
not.
this.
We really do not. Rewatch.
Oh.
Rewatch. I don't know what
I
else
don't
to say.
got to rewatch. I don't have to.
All right. I can pick
Yeah, who's the main
next
character
show.
in Free?
We're not doing this because I'm not the person who said I'm okay with shows having one main character, two main characters, or a group.
I'm just asking a question.
No, and I'm answering. So it's okay.
Prince of Tennis, who's the main character?
It's okay if I say one person, but the fact is you Or that's the hill you
can't tolerate it.
You can't tolerate it.
Yes, again, Migi and Dali. They're
or you can't tolerate it in your sports.
I didn't. I said I prefer. I want only one main lead. That's what I said.
In her sports. In her sports. That's what she said.
I could have sworn that's what I said, but all right.
It's okay. We'll re-listen, so it's fine.
It don't really matter, Kia. He's not a main character. He's not the main character of the show. Okay.
Yeah, she's saying he's one of them. He's not the main character. He's one of them, right?
You know what would be even more hilarious?
This is so dumb.
You know what would be even hilarious?
Sure.
If there is just one and it's not the driver. That'd be the craziest part.
So
if he's the one who's the actual main character,
that's cool.
That'd be hilarious. But go ahead.
So Ragna Crimson.
Okay, you said I'm so wrong here, but I don't see it or believe it. So
I'm confused. How are you not? 14 minutes, 22 seconds.
I knew it. I already know what the step you're gonna say, but go ahead, say it.
Okay, well, let me remind people. Episode 1.
I don't need it.
Jakia said that the angel dragon is the dragon god per Kia.
Yeah.
And at 14 minutes, 22 seconds, the angel, we find out her name is Ultima, is the first seat in a monarch. She's not the god. That literally means you're wrong. What do you mean? How do you not believe it?
I thought you were talking about Leo.
No, we're done with the Leo talk.
Okay,
that goes in the circle.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just.
Oh, okay.
I was just blown away by how she was like, hey, like he didn't listen, and like I'm here to apologize and stuff. He was like, cool, and she was like, but no, we're still gonna like destroy the town. He was like, I don't understand. He was like, no. She was like, that was always gonna happen. And he was
she said, I just want y'all to die peacefully. Like
all at once.
So bring everybody here. That way y'all can die a painless death.
Right. She said, take my hand. And he did. I was like,
that's that's like some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. His mind got warped.
He was like, did I just die?
Because
crazy.
And at the end, they were like, it was like, sir, there's more people showing up. We can't house them all. He was like, just let them in. It doesn't matter.
It really don't. It don't. But I love how Crimson and Ragnar were like, yeah, it's a trap. It's definitely a trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. Yeah. But my note for this episode is that they being serious business. They took out the third seat. Yeah.
Yeah, the one guy.
Yeah, that was crazy. The sun is serious business. The sun really works. So
that's it.
That's all I had, really.
I just wanted to point out the angel.
Yeah, Ultima just out here putting in work. We had two.
Now with her power,
people.
I'm curious. Is she the one who took Crimson seat? Maybe. Because it seems like they both kind of have time magic.
That's what I was going to say, too, because we saw the gears, we saw the clock, so I was like, what's happening? I was like, I really want to know what the
maybe it's similar.
That Crimson is like, let's take everybody out. I just don't, I don't know.
Did you keep watching Under Ninja?
I did. This week, I was going to bring that up. I was like, that was wild. So,
yeah, we find out.
Wait, is that the show you picking?
I mean, I just chose random.
So, okay, well, I'll pick Under Ninja.
Mr. Breast Milk is a woman.
Yeah, Mr. Breast Milk Man is not even. It was a suit, Jenae. It was a ruse.
The foreigner's a shinobi now.
But yeah, he is. They took care of his baby.
We saved the daughter.
We saved the daughter.
Like, yes.
It was a good.
Why did nobody report that this man's foot got cut off? Like it was like in the middle of a bridge.
It was on a bridge in the middle of like high day. They're like, you know what? Today's not the day.
And I know you mentioned about the suit. I mean, this more advanced suit also has the face covered up.
So we found out that you can only in Japan you can only wear half of the suit, but when you're out in the world,
internationally,
you can have the full suit on. So I was like, that's interesting because I was like, y'all just got these kids in the hoodies.
I mean, they only get
the legs showing. So
what do you need? Like, what do they need?
Yeah, so it was good. I was shocked. I was like, oh my gosh. They really threw me through that one. They're building the world in that show.
Jenae, is there any other shows that piqued your interest this week?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay, got it.
I was dying of laughter. I feel like I shouldn't have, but like the red spirit or the red curse. What's that? What's his
the
name?
dragon. I got his info.
He
That's a good video game.
I don't know. I thought it was funny because like he was like, we all have names. Like,
well, no, it's true. No, at first,
call them what they is.
It just made me wonder. I was like, so were they always hanging out in his domain the entire time?
It makes sense.
Right, when they were at the beach, right.
Even when he was just like a womb like demon or whatever, I was like, whoa, he was powerful. They were just chilling. I was like, that's crazy.
Look who he fighting.
When
it's
he
like
found out, like he was like Jugo, whatever, but Nanami, like when
Hanami?
Yeah, Hanami died, he was like, that's what took him over the edge.
Well, because that's the one that actually died. Jogo is still alive.
Unfortunately.
Well,
give that man his flowers.
I won't. I won't.
We know what Yui is actually being used for.
Right.
We about to get this Ghetto versus Mei fight. So that should be interesting.
Yep.
And that old man can throw, dog.
He can.
Now Beto.
Is he the head of the Zen clan?
He is.
Yeah.
He got that projection sorcery. I was like, okay, that's pretty cool.
I was like, this is pretty. I was like, that's the breakdown. I appreciate it.
And I appreciate what Maki said. She was like, yo, if I'm weak, then kill me in one hit. I was like, she right. Like, you weak. Like, either finish her off or don't. And then, what's the old boy name? Megami, when he infiltrated his domain, I was like, okay. I said, this dude got something.
That ending.
And now he's like, it's time to go.
That ending. Oh, well, first of all, he took one of the old man's arms. He was like, yo, all you did was take one arm. I was like, yo, this dude's for real. He said, I had him for
70 years.
He said, you got to pay now. And when he was like, oh, they going to bolster the defense around that boy, and he figured it out. He's like, no, I won't let you. He was like, I was like, yo, he figured out. And then when we thought we were about to leave, and I saw hands coming up, I was like, what's going on here? And it's the sorcerer killer. I was like, yo.
It's Toji.
This is
I'm
nuts.
like, we finally about to get this reunion.
What you mean reunion? I promise you they're going to be out like, Dade. They'll be like, who are you? Who is this? And they're going to go.
The classic?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. It's still going to be nice to see the interaction.
I mean, yes. I'm just saying, it ain't going to be as dynamic.
But he about to kill this dragon.
Oh, no.
You think he going to fight the dragon?
He about to put in work.
You think he gonna fight the curse?
Who told you?
Why else would he come inside?
Toji wants to kill everybody.
Why would he fight the curse when his name is Sorcerer Killer?
Like I said,
that's interesting. I think he's gonna fight the curse. Interesting, yeah.
Yes.
I can't wait to see this now.
Toji's like anybody can get it.
That's what I'm saying.
Right,
anybody. I feel like if a character was anybody, it's him.
In this world, yes.
He is definitely anybody can get it.
In this anime, it's Toji.
And
One Piece is Jack.
Is who?
Jack.
Oh, okay. I just said Drake. I was like, who? I was like, I don't think so.
I wish it was Drake.
Yeah, but Jack is like definitely anybody can get it. Yeah. But Jenae, I want to see what's gonna happen. But no, I think he's gonna end this. Or he might end Ghetto. Who knows?
I was gonna say, who knows? Maybe he'll end the old man.
No, he's not going down without a fight.
Hey, man, I'm not saying he gonna fight.
Oh, he gonna kill that old man.
There you go.
Are you talking about the old man who was like...
Who's the head of that clan?
Who just said, hey, all you took was an arm?
Yes.
That happens.
That's the only old man we've been talking about this episode.
I was thinking about. If he's stepping his way, he gonna die. And I don't care. Listen, he could have had both arms. It don't matter.
I mean, I think before anything, he gonna try to take his weapon back from Maki. I think that's what it is.
Is that his actual weapon?
Yeah, that's what we remember from the movie, and we were talking about how like when they killed Toji, like he's the one that had all those weapons that was in that thing.
That thing is mine.
Yeah, and so she was one of the only few people who was actually able to like handle it, and I know that the staff thing.
And that's why when you ask why is he there, I think he felt the presence of his own equipment, his weapon. That's why he. That's why I feel like he's there.
She's not gonna get that up without a fight.
I hope so, because she will die. I
Look,
like Maki.
She in the same position as him. She don't got that much spiritual, any same pressure either.
Yeah, but there are levels to this.
Look, I'm just saying.
Are you saying she will put up a fight?
No, I'm saying like he's not gonna go after her right off the bat right away.
Why don't you think that?
Because he's like she doesn't have to. Look,
we just said he's the type that anyone can get it.
Look, she can still get it. I'm just saying that he's not gonna go after her first. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know who he gonna go after. He can probably go after Megami if he won't. That man is unhinged.
No, he's
Shangri-La?
like,
Y'all still watching it?
Yeah.
I like it. Episode 4. I mean, the only note I took down from is
they took a picture of Emil.
We have Emil, part of our group.
Yep.
That's cool.
Ray Chan is still looking for us.
That poor girl.
And then I just took it as we getting the game back together. We getting the trash gamers together. They were like, "Yo, I'm gonna play with you." I was like,
we know.
And that one girl killed a player.
She a player killer.
Yeah. Because I was looking, I said, "Oh Lord."
I know. I decided to watch the opening, and I saw those two.
So I can't wait. Yeah. So and we know that boy is gonna be that girl with the blonde hair. I can't wait. We about to get the game together. Let's get it. Yeah.
I wonder who that person is.
You know what though, Jenae? You remember how you were talking about something you don't think the rabbit kid, the old
yes, that's a note. Throw? That's a note. Vash can throw per Justin.
Why he training him?
And Jakia.
Why he starting this training process?
Jenae doesn't think that he can throw.
And he put on a collar, put him on a powerful. I mean,
don't worry. Listen, that could all be show. We gonna see if they can throw or not.
Like I said, I ain't admitting nothing until I see it.
Right. Anything else? I think there's only like one. I mean, you know what episode is gonna go down?
No, but, right.
No, like we just gonna be watching shows till it happens. I mean, the last one I could think of is Shield Hero.
Oh yeah, Shield.
Thank goodness they left somebody in the town.
That should have happened. That should have happened last time.
100%.
Should have happened last.
3 people are in the town. 3 people who can defend the town are there. Thank goodness.
Yo, okay. I was cracking up when Not For Me already had noticed that person.
I know. I was like, is anyone saying he was like, who are you? She was like, I'm here to get food. She was like, I protected the town. I said, how?
Hey, she said she protected the town.
I was like, look.
She had money too?
Jenae, no. What do you mean?
I would have took that money.
No.
We are broke.
Yeah, we should have took that money.
We should have took that money.
I think he was questioning it too.
I think he was questioning the fact. I was questioning like, how did you help protect the town? Kids were still tied up
because
the buildings
they weren't dead.
I'm confused.
They weren't taken.
I never saw them. Look,
they ran away. They didn't really, defeat.
Look, all I'm saying is I'm glad that he was.
And we got what you wanted this episode. We found out more information about the other heroes.
They tried.
We found out the spirit hero and their party tried to go defeat the spirit tortoise before us. And honestly, the only person who I take out as trash in this whole thing is Rin.
Yeah.
Rin is so trash. How in the world did whatever her name, how did she get the slave thing off of her? That's an interesting question.
Yeah, something's not adding up.
Something's not right.
I was like, how are you gonna believe? I'm glad
that she gonna die.
Hopefully so.
When we kill her.
Why didn't he kill her then? I was like, stop talking and do it.
Look, because he was trying to be mindful of the surroundings, unlike Rand, who went ahead.
I can't stand Rand.
Like, he awful. They all in the book. Like, unfortunately, we have to have that trash spirit hero. Like, I hope he don't follow us.
I don't think he did. He was just, and he's rude.
He is
Reptilia,
which is crazy because like she can destroy him.
I don't like him.
When he said that, that's when you gotta remember that's what my I don't want to call it a B word even though that's her name. But that's what she would say to her. So I think that like what y'all be talking about, just like in he's trying to grow from this. I don't understand why he's in love with Philo.
Because she was tearing it up.
I mean, she was dancing.
She was singing to the people.
I don't know what's going on.
I mean, look, now
still a child.
Right.
Also, she's a bird.
Yes,
he knows she's a bird.
It's all weird. Okay,
he don't make no sense. But I'm glad now for me, like called right now. He was like, he was like, your whole party died because you've been acting like this a video game, and it ain't. It's real life.
Yeah, like this is what we are. Like
Like grow up.
Like grow up.
In the words of Jenae. He's
And
like,
then
grow up.
I can't wait.
Like you said, Jakia, I don't understand. Like, well, we talked about this before. He should have already put us in our party. Then we would have gained levels. But here's the one thing I was thinking about. Yeah. Don't forget. First of all, what's that boy's name? Crap, where did I put this stuff at? Because when they showed his stats,
you talking about Fall?
Fall, yeah, he was like level 36, and I'm sorry, I don't think any of those people were stronger than him when they came and invaded the village anyway.
They weren't.
So why was he able to handle them? But now that we got our levels reset, and then they got to start training. First of all, we should also put that little girl to work too. Because she want to help.
She do want to help.
She can be like a strategist. Something. Like, now, I don't know if y'all paid
her struggling.
First of all, she's learning how to walk. Yeah, back off.
Right. So why are you trying to put her into danger already?
She's the one who first. She's the one who came to knock for me and said when they attacked, I was useless. I want to be able to be of assistance.
Sure, but do that after you're recovered.
Yes, and guess what? Her being levels being reset and added to our party will go ahead and gain her levels, and she'll be able to do those things.
You expecting a lot?
Not at all. Yes, but what I am expecting, did y'all pay attention? And I don't know if you want to pull the image up. If you bring up the image of the screen, what is the purpose of this one girl? So it's the same girl who was doing the laundry with light brown hair. And if you look on the left side of the main screen, that girl is there too. She's one of the slaves we freed. Who is she? What is going to be her role? She's on the cover art.
Are you talking about the one with the younger one with the reddish light brown hair?
Yes.
Yeah.
But she's doing the laundry when everybody runs past her.
You just answered your own question. She does laundry, okay?
No, there are other people who
we are so done with Jenae right now. I'm so done with her.
Jenae, there are other people.
Like, Jenae is only going here attacking people because she ain't see glooming, and now she's taking it out on other people. Like, leave me out of this. Jerk. All right. Dang.
That's crazy, man. Anyway.
Yeah, we can just jump into this because I know both of y'all, man.
Who? I hope you didn't talk about
One Piece. What you talking about?
I'm not mad at One Piece.
Oh, what's that?
You didn't have nothing for Faraway?
No.
Okay.
Why on earth would I be mad? Because you said both of y'all gonna be mad.
And you didn't have nothing to say about Undead?
I actually didn't.
Really?
Yeah. What happened?
You didn't watch it?
I did.
Oh. Okay, so we got that seat, man.
Oh, I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, we got that second seat.
Sweet.
I was shocked that we got it, but we learned what her power was, and it was just like unchanged, like unchanging things. So like the particles, like everything from the air, everything outside of herself, she just couldn't do it towards herself. And he was like, nah, she was like, she just caked on a lot of makeup, and then she was like,
it's true.
It was true. But yeah, I was just like, well, it's time to be put to work.
Okay.
It's gonna be good, but yeah, it's a good episode. But all right, One Piece.
So I'm confused here.
What are you confused about?
Which one of y'all?
Oh gosh, it might have been me.
Be standing on that hill about Shanks?
Jenae.
About what though?
About how he don't do nothing or something. Right?
About like power scale. Like why am I falling for this Shanks?
I ain't question everybody, but sure. Yeah.
I love Shanks.
Yeah. It must have been you because I can sense this too. I was like, oh snap, Shanks is off the shore of Wano, and then.
No, I said, I was like,
but what does this have to do with power scale? What is going on here?
First of all, apparently you're about to make me jump, but.
Just do it.
I mean, don't be coming out the gate swinging, and you got to jump together.
That's how the episode started. Like she ain't got no tact. Like, I'm like, what are you talking about? But you know what it is? He went ahead and said, yo, Beck, it's time to go acquire One Piece. They about to just go get it. I was like, yo, say less.
I was like, Bartholomew, you are the worst.
Yo, he is the best. This is what you wanted.
That was hilarious. He was like, "This is Shanks' territory." He was
What
like,
do you mean?
I
What do you
love
mean?
it.
That's what I wanted. What
I
are you
love
talking
that.
about?
You about to be forced to see Shanks fight.
I
That's
thought-
you need
I
to
thought
be
that
proving
Yeah, he's
stuff.
gonna fight Luffy now.
I thought that was hilarious.
Hey, I don't know if he's gonna fight Luffy.
Then who else would he be fighting?
He can go at the Bartholomew. They the ones who came in his territory. You know who else is on this island of
I'm
Wano
sorry.
right here? Okay.
I'm not gonna be super happy if he takes out Bartholomew.
First of all,
Come on now.
I thought we all
the
agreed
emperor.
on how great his power is.
Okay, but you're saying he's gonna face an emperor?
Wait,
Because
why
even
would
though you said what?
Why would he? And then he just took it as like, "Oh, that's funny," and kept it pushing.
Well, no, because Justin's saying you might see him throw, and I'm like, you're saying I'm gonna be satisfied just seeing Shanks throw. Like at the end of the day, I just said who's the strongest
Yeah,
emperor. A lot of people say it's
Luffy,
Kaido, and then people say it's Shanks, and I'm like, where are y'all getting this information?
I never
That
said
who is?
Kaido.
I'm talking about the actual masses of people that watch One
And
Piece.
she also-
Okay,
She's also using this to go against Shanks. Continue.
No, it's not even that. I'm like, I'm not gonna be super jumping up and down that Shanks took out Bartholomew. Like, what are you talking about?
So it only can be Luffy?
It doesn't have to be Luffy,
No,
but I want someone
I
that's
mean-
like strong.
Well,
like,
hold on. I
who's
was about to
He just
continue
wanna
naming
see-
people. You didn't want to cut it off. Because who's to say he's not going to throw down with the admiral that's there, who is clearly too much for those retainers? Who's to say? So would
You
that
thought
not
the
be
retainers
someone?
was gonna throw?
With the, what do you mean? First of all, I gave them a little bit of props when they all sensed
You did.
somebody had
You
showing
know
up.
who wasn't there?
Who's that now?
I didn't see Tearmoon. How convenient. How come he's never there?
Oh, wow.
Someone whom you can't depend on.
You know
You know
who
what?
But
Can't
yet-
depend on Yamato.
I
He
saw.
was like, that was some strong hockey.
I was like, yo, so this is Yamato's fight? I said, cool, I'll take
It
this.
should be.
Because I was really confused. I didn't say that's her 1v1.
Okay, I think I misheard.
I saw the disrespect in
You
your
said this
eyes.
is gonna be her
But-
fight in this.
but I was
This
like,
is what I
cool.
want though.
Yes,
Stronger
because
Shaw hats.
I do not.
Jenae
Well,
left.
yeah, like Yamato. Oh, Kia, you on board finally?
Look, I want her to come. She's not coming right now.
Yes.
Look, after,
Yes.
look, hear me out. Hear
Yes.
me out. Hear me out.
Listen, that's fine. If
Wait,
Yamato
hear me
don't
out.
join,
What you gonna do?
Look,
What
I
you
would
gonna
just
do?
accept it. But hey,
Oh,
you
okay.
saw. I mean, she can hold her. Like, now, I'm not gonna say hold her on, but
Sure,
she
sure.
doing more than Usopp. Nami,
Jenae,
Let me hear it.
Chopper.
Let me
Let
hear
me
it,
say,
Kia.
one, she can't hold her. Like they can't hold their own.
Yeah.
That's we all know this.
We
to be
need
fact.
strong people.
Look, I agree with her. She said, "Look, Jenae, it's not looking good for the land of Wano. We
Right.
need someone
There.
who can handle.
That's so
their
selfish.
own
Like that's not
and
even
the
her
country.
dream. She wants to.
Is she not
Hold
Odin?
on, wait.
She wants to
that's
explore
not what-
the sea,
Look, that's not what I said. I said not right now, because guess what? Guess who else joined, but not right away? He said, "Hey, I'm coming back." It was
Don't try to
Jinbei.
compare Jinbei.
Oh man, don't do that.
And I was gonna say, you know,
That was horrible.
Did you hear what you just said?
Fishman Island.
It just happened. I'm just saying that it happened.
And then
Yo,
literally 3 arcs later.
if you
we
wanna,
get
I was gonna say, you know how we been talking about how long Wano is. Technically, it's only been 200 episodes.
Right.
Yeah, it just seemed kind of long.
Yeah, but the
that's in
other,
alignment with a lot of. With the,
but the other thing was, it's funny she brought up that selfish because we got the most selfish brat in the world who need it, you know, and that's that's why I'm so disgusted because like when I saw blue hair and I saw, you know, all the retainers trying to do their best. I don't know why. What's that? The girl ninja Shinobu.
Hey, say what you want, but Shinobu like sensed it first. She was one of the first ones who sensed the presence. She did. She did. Go rewatch. She was like one of the first ones to like sense it.
I thought it was the man, number 1 retainer. I'm confused.
They
about
all sensed it at the same time.
Look, her screen was up. No, man, she was one of the first people on
this.
scene.
I think it showed Rizo's screen first.
Look,
because they were having a
Look,
drink.
we could talk about Shinobu, and we could talk about like where she is, but I'm gonna give her props. Like she was one.
What props? She
Well,
the only
where she is.
That was the one prop. The fact that that was it. That she knew that it was
sensory is her prop.
in this moment.
I'm not surprised since you give a lot of props to Chopper being a doctor. Listen, all I'm saying is
that's literally
I saw every retainer that was there at least cut a branch from getting hit. I said that was there.
Listen, I was
they
questioning
were cutting the branch.
Where he is. I don't know where he is. You want me to have all the answers? I don't know.
You Team Kiyomon. You know where he is.
I don't know where he at, but I like Kiyomon.
But yes, if this is gonna be Yamato's 1v1, I'm all for it because it was so disrespectful that the only thing I was seeing from Yamato's with that dumb Spectre. So yes, if you're about to say she's fighting the Admiral, well, everything involving him though. But if her fight is against an Admiral, that lets me know a lot about the power scaling where I should be putting her. And then what's that now?
Listen, you always are downplaying what she did with Kaido. She should be hanging with an Admiral. Stop it. I'm not shocked at all. I'm not. Anyways.
Yeah, anyways, for all I know, what if this Admiral think he could take Kaido? He did have the guts. He was headed to Wano. It's not like he knew Kaido was down.
Blows of Emperor, is it wrong for me to think that you can throw blows of an Admiral?
Hey, not necessarily, I guess. I got no beef with that. And then we got, we got that Hoo-Hoo backstory. Hoo-Hoo on CP9. We saw it. We saw that young Hoo-Hoo. I know you was hating.
Yeah, after 80 episodes later.
Hey, but we got it.
I didn't. I was like, that's
we got it.
You were waiting for that.
I need information.
We need information.
Don't be acting like
and
that.
You know what?
This show is all about information.
That gave me more hope. We gonna get that rocks.
Oh no, we getting that rocks.
We still getting it.
Yeah.
We getting it.
Yeah, we gonna get that, man.
You can let go of that of Elbaf. We definitely getting rocked.
Grow up.
We getting Elbaf.
Nah, man.
Again, I don't know if we gonna be shown Elbaf. It's gonna happen.
We gonna get an art movie or something.
Hey, and then I don't.
Episode special.
This might be unpopular.
It's probably very popular.
But I said the fact that Barto took over one of Shanks' territory in the name of Luffy, he's the real number 2. I'm like, think about it. I mean, this man is out here conquering lands.
Yeah.
He over here saying this is for the Emperor Luffy.
He's doing the dirty work.
And like, I mean, yes, Zoro fighting the right-hand man of people. Sanji fighting the number 2 of people. But hey, you better stop shaking your head over there, or it's gonna be a problem.
He is. He watched
All right, you better calm it down. I ain't got time for your games. So, but we got somebody out here actually getting new territories for him. I was like, yo, this dude is really putting in the work. Because if all I know, I mean. Because he over here downplaying his powers, like if him and Shanks throw down, can't nobody get through his fruit power. He crosses his fingers and that's it.
So no Emperor is touching this man. That's what you just said.
That's what I have been explained by his powers. I need to see it.
Write it down in the notebook. I don't want you backtracking.
Yeah, write down that I need to see it. Yes,
write down that no one is touching Bartholomew, even the Emperor. They can't get to him.
Hey, if his fingers is crossed, I guess not.
Kia, do you agree with that statement?
Look,
Kia, I can only base it off of what Oda has told us.
Look, Shanks is a bad man.
He is a bad man.
Shanks will send him flying.
And then Kia, I know Kia liked this episode because we was getting tons of information. The Navy was like, yo, we got to start focusing on the Revolutionary Army. We met a new person, Kurama Tensai, the director of Naval Investigations. I was like, who's this dude? Like,
so much stuff has happened.
Sabo killed Vivi's dad. That's at least what they saying.
That's crazy.
And he declared war on the Celestial Dragons. And then I said, shut up.
He's more popular than Dragon now.
They fought the Admirals. They fought.
I listened to the
They fought
also.
Fujiwara. Who did that?
Where's Vivi?
I feel like it's all
Who
a cover
cares?
up.
Yeah, of course it is.
It's all a cover up. So like they went Sabo.
I got 2 speculations with Vivi. She's either with the Revolutionary Army or Crocodile kidnapped her. So.
All right.
Look, Crocodile gonna finish what he's
this ain't a game.
Listen, as long as she got that duck, we good. Shoot. That man was one of the big 3 when we hit Alabasta, okay? Why are you laughing? Karu? That man. Everything will be alright if he's there. Why are you acting like that? Tell me I'm lying. Alabasta, you had the big three: Zoro, Sanji, and Kaoru. Like, stop. Like, he was a captain of his squad. She'll be all right. Like, what are you talking about? I don't know why you're laughing.
He hates that dog.
I don't care if he hates the dog. Doug be putting in work all the time. Keeping her safe all these years. Okay, grow up.
Man. Jenae, he was not at referee, man.
He wasn't? Oh, she dead. She gone. There would have been a chance if Kaoru was there.
Anyway,
But if I don't know what happened with her.
So we found out the Revolutionary Army fought the admirals.
That's rough, man.
They fought Fujiwara and Green Bull.
Yeah.
They were able to free Kuma and all escaped. And now they calling Sabo the Flame Emperor. So I was like, yo, we still got 5 emperors.
Yeah.
And like you said, he becoming more popular than Dragon. And then they just messed up the whole story. That pink dragon started flying toward the tree, and I was just like this dude is such he's so trash. Like, he got this big strong body now, and then I gave him so much props for a second.
I knew he was gonna mess up
because he started to do that fire blast. I was like, oh snaps, he learned it.
I was like, well, why would you think that? Where has the time gone where he's learned and new techniques?
Hey, he was like he had got it. I don't know.
That was hilarious.
I was like, yo, what up? And then, like, he didn't shoot it out. He wrapped him up real quick.
Yeah,
and
it was like an imitation.
I was like, yo, get this dude out of here.
That was hilarious.
What was hilarious? What are you talking about, man?
So that was One Piece.
Right. I don't know why Kia's laughing over there.
I'm glad we got all that information, Jakia. Can't wait to see next week's episode.
Vivi, look, I'm laughing because you was like, bro.
I just want to see.
Why are you laughing? He was the big three in Alabasta.
His face was like shocked, man.
Didn't he have a 1v1?
Why look, Jeanette? I'm not the one who's anti him. Just it was shocked that you even brought it up.
Why wouldn't I? If you bring up Vivi in any type of physical combat, like,
because
I'm bringing
she was
up
on
the
the poster, man.
With the dog, he's in the poster with her. Stop, man. Come on.
I'm hoping next episode we get to see this Yamato 1v1.
And I hope they clear this up with Vivi, man, soon, so we can see what happens.
I'm also hoping we get to see the rest of the wanted posters. Let's see these bounties.
Vivi's poster too. That'll be nice. So then, listen, pull it up. That duck is part of her poster, man.
She ain't got no poster.
She did. What do you?
That's a phony poster.
Okay, but even with that phony one,
she ain't got no current poster. She ain't a pirate. She is a princess, right? Stop calling it a poster. It was a photo taken. And the photo taken included that big head build up. But it ain't a poster.
He has a name, first of all. He has a name.
Guess what? The name ain't in the article.
Listen, you want to keep him as a secret. He'll be a danger. He's a dangerous duck.
The 5 elders didn't even mention him. They didn't even talk. Like, when they showed Vivi her...
Because he don't exist to people.
That's good. That's a perfect sneak. They're not even expecting, because they think he's a pet. Please.
This is wild, man.
It is wild.
Yeah, Chopper got a whole poster, so I guess that's a pet you can fear, and any other pet is ain't worth fearing.
I guess, because he's part of the Straw Hats. I don't know. I don't make the rules. I'm just giving. I get the same information as you.
Jakia, wrap this episode up.
I get the same information as y'all. We watch Alabasta. I don't know what else you want me to say.
Hey, man, I didn't know Alabasta was your favorite.
It ain't bad. It's not bad.
Jakia, wrap this up.
Shoot. Yes, please. Wrap it up.
Alright, that's this week's episode of Kaizoku Uncharted.